Alright guys, Gambling Kiwi back again, NRL Round 17. Before we jump into that, let's touch on Round 16 real quick. And as you can see here, we contemplated doing the Cowboys. We were going to give them a 10-point head start, but we decided not to because opinion was split here. And we should have. They would have cashed. They didn't even need the 10 points. They won that game. They were the live underdogs. And yeah, we just didn't have enough guts to pull the trigger on that one. Panther scared us too much. Split the opinion. Yeah, we crashed out. Then we came over to the Newcastle. We followed the crowd, and that failed too. It was a bad week. It was a bad week. And I didn't really realise when I placed the bets, we're going to have to pay more attention next time to make sure we don't put more than one egg in one basket. We had the Knights here, and we had the Knights here, and we also had the Storm here, the Storm here, and the Storm here. So if either one of those teams lost, which happened, the Knights lost, and it's just my luck, we've been a Roosters fan all season, betting on the Roosters, betting on the Roosters, betting on the Roosters, go Roosters. I still remember Roosters beat the Rabbits in round 3 because that was such an awesome moment for us, and now we finally try to mature and be like, we can't just bet on them because they're our team. We have to bet on who's going to win the game, and the Roosters gave us a big up yours. So they crashed both our parlays here. So the only bet we did cash this week was play hard to bets bet, and not only did he give the Storm correct and the Sharks correct, so not only did his parlay cash, but he had the two teams that won the most convincingly. They were the easiest. They both put up big numbers up. They won easily. So with that being said, I think we found our guy. So let's just get rid of all these ones, and we're just going to blindly follow. Even though he says, make sure you do your own research. Now, fuck that. You do the research. You're my spotter now, and I'm just going to blindly follow you, and whoever you point at, I'm going to shoot. That's how we do it. Same here with the UFC. We have the last week, man, just don't even look at it. It was just wrecked all over the card. But the good thing is, they did own up. His video today, he came out and said, he lost like 8 units. So at least they're honest. And on the card just put me off the UFC completely. Just the first fight was obviously the wrong decision. They gave it to the wrong dude. The second fight, there was some chick in there who we bet on. I think it was our bet. I mean, she didn't even know how to wrestle. Didn't even know how to spell wrestling. And the next fight, the ref ended up in no contest because the ref made the dude tap by grabbing his hand. It was. I remember growing up as a kid, everyone would say, don't bet on the boxing. Boxing's corrupt. Well, welcome to the new version. But we will be joining up with these guys, with their premium, just to follow their safety parlay, and maybe Jacob's Lock of the Week. You can get this for free just by following Jacob. He gave us a few things this week already. Gabriel Santos was a huge underdog, and now he's the favourite. So that trend usually, says, the people have spoken. He's going to win this fight. But on the other hand, David was the favourite, and now he's paying $2.80. So whichever side of the fence you want to pick on that one. Just this entire card doesn't excite me. I don't think I'm going to bet on this card at all. It's probably going to be fire to watch. Usually when you have a dud-looking card, it actually turns out really good. Main event, we've got this dude who's 13-0 against Emmett, who's paying $3.40. So it's, again, take your pick. Do you want the safe favourite, or do you want the one-punch knockout $3.40 bet there? That's the UFC this week. Like I said, we're going to sign up. We're going to start following the safety parlay. I don't know about Lock of the Week, but yeah, not this week though. We're just going to give the UFC a miss this week. Let's jump into it. NRL Round 17. I placed these bets last night, and I thought I'd get up early this morning. I thought it was my turn to go first. We've been following the experts, the pros, and I thought, it's my turn to go first. So I got up early. I was ready to do this video, and Hard to Bet still beat me to it. But I saved half a unit for him for whatever his bet was going to be. We're going to tailor that bet. But unfortunately, I don't know. He picked the Warriors, the Knights, and the Storm. Now, if you wanna bet on the Knights against the Panthers, I mean the Panthers are at home and like they're paying enough. They're paying $3.50. Bet on them individually. I cannot recommend putting the Knights in the parlay like that. But you know he's the pro. We'll see how he goes. Shit. As for our bets, we got our bets down here. We just got the Warriors head-to-head here. We didn't get them any point stats. I just, you know, with everything that's going on at the Dragons, they already had one player abandon ship and go to the Dolphins. They're not quite at the bottom of the table. Hopefully Ben Hunt, you know, Origin on Wednesday. This game on Friday. I don't think he's going to play. And even if he does, he'll be fatigued. And with the Warriors riding high, they just smashed the Raiders and then coming in. I think they can do it again. I'm hoping they can do it again, and they're our team, so we're going to back the Warriors there, just head to head. Our Saturday parlay, we are going to go Panthers Storm as our safety parlay here. Both big favourites. You know, every single week though, these big upsets, underdogs win. NRL is extremely dangerous to bet on. You can just look at last week. By the way, we're at -5 units now. Oh, -0.5 units, sorry. We're going to spend 3 units this week, and we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can get back into the positive. But, yeah, it's just extremely hard. But, yeah, that's our safety parlay here for Saturday. Nice and easy. And we're going to avoid this game. Although I would tip the Eels here, but we're not going to bet on it. Because Dolphins are at home. They're still a dangerous side. I mean, they're still missing. Eels should clean them up. Eels have been looking really good. Especially if they give their Origin players back yet, which I'm not 100% sure they will or not. I'd say, man, maybe we should have chucked them in the parlay too. But they're looking good. As far as Sunday is concerned, we've got the Broncos and the Rabbits, and I regret putting the Rabbits in there. So, you know, hopefully Latrell comes out of Origin looking good and is okay and can back up and can play here against the Cowboys, because they're going to need. The Cowboys have been looking hot. So at $2.80, they're not bad for an underdog pick here. TAB won't let me rerun this bet. The odds have changed too much. So I'm stuck with it. I do regret putting the Rabbits in, so we're just going to have to cross our fingers and hope for the best. Hopefully they can pull it off. Maybe Broncos Warriors or Broncos Eels would have been a better pick here. But never mind, it's done. What's done is done. And for our dog of the week would have to be the Raiders here, paying $2.30, coming up against a depleted, doesn't even look like they want to try anymore Roosters team. Even though the Roosters did manage to pull off the win last week. Yeah, who knows? It's going to be a dangerous game. I'm not going to bet on this game. But Raiders are the dog of the week. We did put it. Sorry, I lied to you. I did put a little bit of change. You know, we like to use up our spare change, so we put our spare change we had left over here on the Raiders. It looks like 5 cents spare change, 5 cents crack up. On the Raiders, so we do have a little bit there on the Raiders. And that's it. Nice easy week. Hopefully Origin goes right. And that's it. Well, good luck everyone. See you next week.